It is important to do your work, but it is just as important to check your work.
That's right. So in order to correct your math work, we've come up with an easy way to get started.
One way you can correct on your iPad is using split screen.
To use a split screen on your iPad, you first need to open the prior day's assignment.
Then at the top of the screen, you will tap the three dots and select a multitasking screen.
Once you've done this, you will select Canvas and open up the lesson number with correct next to it.
And now you're ready to correct.
As you watch the video, put a red star next to the ones you got correct.
If you missed the problem, that's okay. Write the correct answer in red and circle the number of the problem.
Do this on each of the problems and then submit the corrected problems the same way you submitted the assignment.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get started.
All right, now let's remember that we do correct our paper in red, and we're going to watch Theo solve these for us. All right, Theo, he knows that if he zooms in, he can get a little bit better of a writing. He knows that 3 times 4 equals 12, so 12 divided by 3 equals 4. So then he's going to switch those down here. Then he's going to do 4 times 3 equals 12, and 3 times 4 equals 12. So hard, right? All he had to do then is transfer those over to the side, and the division part was already done. So 4 times 3 equals 12, and 3 times 4 equals 12. Easy peasy. Did you just say lemon squeezy? You sure did. All right, on this one, Theo, he said, well, I can count by nines. 9, 18, 2. So he knows that 18 divided by 9 equals 2. And if he switches that around, 18 divided by 2 equals 9. Then he knows that 2 times 9 equals 18. And 9 times 2, guess what? It also equals 18. Now remember, put a star if you got it correct. Up here, you can put a star on the 1 and over to the side. All right. Now he says, oh, it's getting a little bit trickier, Mr. Wilkes. Theo, you're a genius. You know that 6 times 4 is 24. Come on. So then he writes 24 divided by 6 equals 4. 24 divided by 4 equals 6. 6 times 4 equals 24. And 4 times 6 equals 24. Wow, if you solve it once, you have it every time. How crazy is that? All right, moving on to number 7. Well, Theo, 7 times what equals 56? He's a genius. He knows that 7 times 8 is 56. So he does 56 divided by 7 equals 8. Then he writes it as 56 divided by 8 equals 7. 7 times 8 equals 56. And 8 times 7 also equals 56. Fact families. You know how families look alike? Most of you look like your mom or your dad or your brother or your sister. Same thing. All right. 5 times 9 is 45. So 45 divided by 5 equals 9. 45 divided by 9 equals 5. 9 times 5 equals 45. And 5 times 9 equals 45. All right. Don't forget your stars. If you missed it, circle. Hopefully we see a lot more stars. Okay, on to the next page. Whoops, maybe. There we go. All right, Theo, show us how you did this one. Well, Theo points out that, hey, that first one was done there. But this one was not. And it's his favorite times table, 6s, which his favorite should be 9s. He knows that 10 times 6 equals 60. 60 divided by 10 equals 6. 60 divided by 6 equals 10. 10 times 6 equals 60. And 6 times 10 equals 60. Imagine that. They all look similar, don't they? All right. 2 times something equals 16. Wow, Theo, you're fast. Look at that. 16 divided by 8 equals 2. 16 divided by 2 equals 8. 2 times 8 equals 16. 8 times 2. Theo, it also not 17. Come on now, buddy. You know better than that. There you go. All right, you know what to do. If you got it correct, star. Star. All right, last one. Let's see how Theo does this one. Oh, look at that little boy genius there. 24 divided by 8 equals 3. 24 divided by 3 equals 8. 3 times 8 equals 24. And 8 times 3 equals 24. All right. Good job there, Theo. Make sure you save this on your OneDrive, of course, and then upload your stars and your circles as well. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.